I'm Kazim and I'm a loser. I'm Kazim I'm 17 and I'm a loser. I'm Kazim I'm from Portadown, Northern Ireland. I'm 17 and I'm a loser. You're the audience. You're all losers. You know that overwhelming euphoria of desire, hope and optimism that is suddenly snatched from you as it burrows itself in a rabbit hole of embarrassment, fear, nervousness, insecurity and doubt. Everyone loses. Everyone has felt they needed to succeed in something that seems so tangible, just to see it ripped into a million pieces. No one likes losing, but losing taught me more than winning ever will. My fear of losing, combined with my high degree of competitiveness, formed a deadly concoction in my childhood. If I wasn't good or the best at something, it was useless to me. As a small child, I quit football, I quit rugby, I even quit an after-school Spanish class because I wasn't the best at it. A desire and a need to be a serial winner in everything may seem like a blessing, but it was undoubtedly a curse, as I was so fixated with winning and the glory associated with it. This sink-or-swim mentality caused me to have a pessimistic attitude, in which I thought that if I don't try, I can't fail. A fear of failure and losses is incredibly common among males in a modern-day society. Societal expectations place a heavy burden upon men as they attempt to navigate through their lives while maintaining success in every aspect, ranging from love to wealth. Societal expectations of success shatter humility and breed competitiveness. A loss for a man is a devastating loss to their ego. Many men deal with losses by sugarcoating their failures, pretending that they don't matter, or claiming that they are capable of achieving success, but they just didn't put the effort in. This is all done in vain, as men try to preserve their fragile egos of being perfectly hyper-successful. Many men and boys, such as myself previously, much rather adopt a nihilistic approach to life in contrast with an optimistic one, as it creates vulnerability through the possibility of failure. When I was 13, my favourite teacher heavily encouraged me to rejoin rugby. Initially, I was anxious, nervous, and scared because I was worried of what my teammates would think of me. I wasn't going to be a good player. Quite frankly, I was going to be crap at rugby. I didn't think the team needed me either. I only said yes to my teacher out of respect for him. Then I went home that day and I remember being really upset and worrying. What am I going to do tomorrow at rugby training? Because I was petrified. It was so daunting to me because I knew I'd be useless at it. I've lost my place. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, okay, yes, I've got it. No, look, I just failed again. There you go. Oh yes, through my coach's mentoring and his leadership, he completely reinvented my attitude and personality. Every week at rugby, I was getting tackled, flattened, bounced, all three at once sometimes. I was failing continuously. I was terrible at rugby. But because of the respect I had for his leadership and his mentorship which guided me, I continued. I would be the first person at training. I would be the first person to set up the equipment at training. I would never miss training unless I had to, due to sickness. I would be at school 1 hour early on Wednesday mornings for the gym, and on the bus, if sometimes I wasn't selected for the team, at 6 or 7 a.m. on Saturday mornings, I would still go with the team to matches. I quickly realised that I would never be the best player on the team, or even be on the team sometimes, but I didn't mind. I was learning each time I failed. As my confidence grew, I played more minutes and even started for the first team as we went on a cup run all the way to the final. The cup final that my team and I sacrificed and worked so much to achieve was cruelly taken away from us as it was cancelled due to COVID.
Oh.
Even though I was disappointed because my team and I didn't win anything, I felt so fulfilled and content. I didn't win, but I had no regrets. Since then, I have lost and failed 1,000 times, and I'll lose and fail 1,000,000 more. Losing taught me leadership through resilience. I can learn from every loss in my life. In the words of Kanye West, for me giving up's way harder than trying. No matter how hard the challenge, whether it's a 2-week FFI course or cooking a new recipe, I'm prepared to lose and I'll never stop losing until I learn enough to win. Losership, leading through losing, has defined me and transformed my life, and it will continue to do so forever. I'm Kazim, I'm 17, I'm from Northern Ireland, and I'm a big loser.